All right, students, so I'm gonna do an oil change today, which I don't know, it's really easy. So want to show you like the steps and like how you're supposed to do it. Again, super easy, really straightforward. So got myself a ratchet. My oil plug is 13 millimeters, so that's what I'm going to use to take it off. But basically, the way that it works is you've got old oil inside your vehicle, right? And then I've got that right there that's going to collect all the oil. So we're going to drain the old oil out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to close it back up. And then we're going to put new oil in. And I'm also going to replace my filter. So I'm going to take care of that. Let me show you. Oh, don't get old, guys. Don't get old. There's Achilles. He's helping. All right. So underneath, and obviously if you have a car, you're gonna have to make sure to jack up the car. But since we got the truck, what we're gonna do, sorry, we don't have a camera guy, remember, is we're gonna take this bolt off, okay? And that's where all the oil comes from. So get it loose. Come on. Oh, hang on. Slap you guys right there for a second. Alright. Suck it this way. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Now that it's broken free, it's about to get messy. But basically, what's going to happen is out of this plug here, oil is going to start streaming. And I'm going to get some on my hand, of course, because, you know, not a professional yet. Well, the amount of oil changes I've done, maybe I am. I don't know. All right, here we go. Oh. Stay there. Okay. All right, see it? So it's coming out. And we're just going to let that stream out for a while. Really important that, you know, when you're doing this, you make sure to let it all drain out. Okay, you don't want to like mix new oil with old oil and all that kind of stuff. Like, get all the old out, and then you can put in the new stuff. So I'm going to let that drain. Whoa. Oh. Meanwhile, we're going to go up to the top of the car and we're going to change out the oil filter. And I'll show you how easy that is. Again, all this is super easy. Be back in a second. Okay, so what I got here is, if we could see that. So that's 24 inch. I got this huge ratchet here. So if you see, you're looking in here, see that right there? This is going to go right on top. Okay, and then I am going to unloosen this and get this off. This is the cap for the oil filter. So we're going to take this huge ratchet, we're going to put it in here, and I am going to unratchet that oil filter. Now, I can't do that and hold you, so I'll show you what that looks like as it comes off. 1 second. Oh, and so here's the old one. You see that little O-ring at the bottom? The rubber band, like orange looking thing. We're going to change that out as well. You don't want that to crack, so we're going to make sure to change it. And when we do change it, we're just going to give a little bit of lubrication. We're going to give a little bit of oil on the outside of it so that it does hold up really well. Okay, so I'll show you what the new one looks like, and I will repeat the concept of putting oil on the O-ring. Okay, almost there, guys. Okay, I figured I'd show you like the new one and then how to get this little O-ring off. So I'm just going to take a little flathead. Nothing too crazy, right? And again, you're going to take this off, so like if it gets a little messed up, no one cares. And yeah, I probably should have taken this off first and then put the... Here, I'll show you. This just snaps in, by the way. See how easy that is? Cool. Take this right off. There we go. So the old one, stick back in this box here, get rid of that. Yeah, this is for 20,000 miles, so I'm going to change it at 10. Just to be safe. They're not very expensive, so it's like a couple dollars because of an oil change deal. So it's going to snap right back in. Let me put the old O-ring on. And I told you what we're going to do, right? We're going to make sure that this has a little oil on it. So take this guy here. Dude, come on. There we go. All right. And we'll just kind of squeeze that together. And one half. We got the other half. Important to close this back up so you don't get anything in there, and also so I don't spill it, because I don't have to spend another $10. Alright, so this is going to go back on. And by the way, my truck takes 6 quarts. Your car takes 5 quarts easy. So they have auto change, or AutoZone has like deals all the time, or Advanced Auto, whatever you prefer. They always have deals where you can get 5 quarts and a oil filter like this for like $25. It's cheap. Okay. It's fun, right? All right, so what am I going to do? I'm going to take this, and we're going to walk back up to the front of the truck. We're going to put it in. We'll tighten it up. I'll show you the, finished process. By the way, I probably should be wearing gloves. It's kind of annoying. I have to, clean my hands every time I come and grab you, but we'll do it. All right, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, we're back. So we're going to thread the needle here. See it tightening down. Okay. All right. No, you're not going to leave it hand tight. We're going to take this, put it on, and same thing. I'm going to put it in here. Yeah, you get the idea. And I'm going to tighten it up. Again, I can't show you that part just because it's kind of hard to get in there, but I'll tighten it up and I'll show you the final stage. Okay, so we're back together, and it is tightened down. You don't want to like over tighten it, guys. Like, it's not going anywhere. Just make sure you don't over tighten it. Okay, I think like especially when you're working with plastics and stuff like that, like you don't want it to break, and then you have a whole other problem on your hands. So, as my uncle would say, just snug it up. Don't go too crazy. By the way, underrated move, just having a little rag with you at all times. Keep your hands clean. Great move. What's that, pro tip? Okay. Oh, back down here. So I'm just going to check and see if it's dribbling a little here. And yeah, it is a little. So I'm just going to let that drip out just a little bit more. Maybe another couple minutes or so. You can see it being overly cautious, I guess. But I think, a couple more minutes won't kill me. So we will let that go. And then all I have to do guys, is put the bolt back on, and then we're dropping oil in and we're done. Be back in a couple minutes. Okay, we're back. So here's that bolt right there. We're gonna put back in. So why do I like doing my own oil changes? It's fun, I think, in some ways. But it's also like, so shops will do your oil change, and this oil pan bolt, that's what this is called right here, oil pan bolt. They like to use air guns to put everything in. And so I've had a number of vehicles in my short life, and they will just shoot them on, and then you can't get them back off, and it becomes a disaster, and everyone wants to say that it was some other shop that did it, you know? So, this way, only person to blame is me, and I'm not going to put it on with an air gun. Just hands it. Okay. So now there's no oil in it, right? There is the bolts on tight, which is good. We got all of our oil here. So we're gonna come back out. By the way, there's Achilles over there. He's helping me. You just gotta supervise, you know. So there's the used oil. Now, we've got mess there. We're gonna take this. And we're gonna take this. And we're gonna go to the front, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do. I cannot hold the phone and pour the oil. Barely doing it on my own. So I'm gonna find a spot for this. I can just sit like that. That's fine. So I got a little funnel. What is that? Yeah, a funnel here, and I, kind of cleaned it out pretty good, I think. So, all right. And yes, I use a ladder because, height's been a problem for me. All right. And see that? It says engine oil. And it says 5W20, and that's what I bought, 5W20. So it tells you. I mean, it's like dummy teacher proof, By the way, I was trying to take this cover off here because I want to do spark plugs, and I broke it pretty good. I'm an idiot, but it's okay. No one will know but me and you, I guess. So, I'm going to get a better funnel because this funnel sucks. What I want is like a curved one. So I got this this orange funnel. I'll show it to you, and it's got like I don't want to say like a hook to it, but kind of. That'll be better for later. We'll use this for the transferring the oil into the jug. Let's need this. Where's that orange funnel? Where did we put it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Do you see that? It's going to be so much better. Let me show you. So put that there. And one more time. Oh, I go. All right. So now, perfect. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the oil and I'm just going to dump it into that funnel, trying not to overfill it, of course. So, slow and steady wins the race or something like that. And then once it's all in, I will close it up and we'll be good to go as far as oil goes. And then I'll show you what you do with the leftover oil, okay? Here's what I got. So I got the old oil right in here. And I'm going to open up that little cap there, and that's going to allow the oil out. And we're going to put the oil into that can that we got the new oil in, right? So it's empty because we, got into the car. So we're going to just dump it right into there. It's going to fill it up mostly, and then I'll cap it, and I'm going to bring it to the nearest auto parts store. So that could be, for me, it's Monroe, but for you, it might be like Mr. Tire. But literally any place that works on cars is going to take oil. I mean, I don't know of one that doesn't. So, and they take it for free. You just, drop it off. Some of them want you to sign, but most of them you just drop it and go. So that's pretty cool. And then the oil change is done. So real quick, why did I do this? I thought it'd be really cool to show you that changing your own oil is something that any of you can do. It is super duper easy. And second is to dispel this myth that I drive a red Prius. Okay. Shout out to all my 9th, now 10th graders. Anyways, guys, miss you all. Can't wait to see you in September, and I'll try to come up with some cool videos from here until September starts. Okay. Bye, guys. Mr. Casey out.